Looking for something lifelike, hit a sardine nightclub. If every surface you touch is cold, never go home. He says, I can't feel a thing, my dreams are so tight. Why wouldn't I stand in line tonight?
Welcome to YellBRo. I'm Jordan. This is James, and tonight we are talking about Tulsi Gabbard defending Joe Biden while calling out Elizabeth Warren and Kamala Harris. We also might touch on Marianne Williamson on The View. I'm going to think about it because I don't know if The View is going to be like sniping my channel for that shit. Yeah, catfight. But first, please consider donating to Devon's Journey to Recovery. The link is down there in the description box. It's a GoFundMe account for one of our subscribers and his wife to help them pay for medical bills because we don't have free health care. So please donate. Devon's Journey to Recovery. The GoFundMe link is down there. Hey, Joe. That's right. Someone retweeted me. We're creating a network of misfits and assholes.
Ruben's here.
Ruben, Joe, what's up? Creepy Joe Biden. You are flagged for that.
It's like, who can I touch next?
So I randomly saw this on my timeline on Twitter. I guess the Humanist Report was like, I can't support this. What's going on here with Tulsi Gabbard? And it was, some tweets she put out defending Biden. And it's basically saying, if you're shitting on Biden right now for these comments, then you're just looking for basically political brownie points.
Or you're a team player.
Team player. So first thing we're going to do is give you some context here. We're going to let MSNBC give us the statement that Joe Biden made. Hopefully this is the full extent of the statement. I hope they don't just cut it off or whatever. But here we go.
Speaking at a fundraiser in New York City Tuesday night, Biden told the crowd this. I was in a caucus with James O. Eastland. He never called me boy. He always called me son. Herman Talmadge, one of the meanest guys I ever knew. Well, guess what? At least there was some civility. We got things done. We didn't agree on much of anything, but we got things done. But today, you look at the other side, and you're the enemy, not the opposition, the enemy. We don't talk to each other anymore. Many 2020 contenders...
So, there was basically Biden's statement talking about segregationists or whatever the fuck they are. And he's saying, yeah, these are mean guys, but they were nice to me, or we could, get together to make some sort of political thing happen.
Not like with the National Guard, how you get involved there, something like that, right?
And the corny, this is what we need. We need to come together and work together on blah, blah,
each
blah.
other anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, did you talk to those people in Syria, Joe?
Yeah. So, do you have a problem with this?
With Biden?
With that, not Biden. I'm assuming you have a problem with Biden, but
Yeah, I do.
with that scenario right there.
I mean, it's kind of basically the same problem, same it's always been, as far as someone playing the political game.
Me personally, I'd say, what are you guys doing here? You shouldn't be here. If I'm talking to whatever they're segregationists, you guys are behind the times. You shouldn't be here. That's what I would say to these guys, to be honest with you. And
I meant specifically what he was saying.
yeah, specifically what he was saying. Like,
okay.
these are mean guys, but
Yeah.
we work together. It's like, do I really want to work with that guy? Unless if they're saying we need to not bomb people, then it's like, I'm not even really working with you. I'm really working on not bombing people. You're just one less thing in the way. Yeah.
Just happen to be here.
You're one less obstacle for me to do that.
Yeah, okay.
I won't even consider him like working with him. Like,
I'm here working on the solution. He's trying over there.
yeah.
Trying. Little misguided.
Maybe he'll fix those other things, and I can agree with him on
Maybe one day he'll understand.
Yeah. So, let's give you more context. Let's basically show you what Kamala Harris and Elizabeth Warren have been saying. I guess Cory Booker, too.
Including Elizabeth Warren and Kamala Harris, quickly responded to Biden's comments, suggesting that he was celebrating segregationists. Senator Cory Booker went one step further, asking Joe Biden to apologize. But it does not seem like an apology is coming anytime soon. Last night, while...
All right. That's the Cory Booker shit. I don't care about.
Picture that shit. Like, it's not him and Obama jogging around or them eating ice cream. It's like he took the meanest shit of his life. Just look at him, man.
Oh, I just picked up on Joe's joke now.
What?
Because he sent the circle with the slash. Like, oh, it's a person waving. So now he said an actual person waving.
Clever.
Just picked up on that.
Well, we have two, I mean, from what I'm going to assume, two corporate Democrats. And Elizabeth Warren, who might be hidden. Because she said she's against the banks, and yet she I keep saying this, but, it's just so, like, this is all I need. She votes to expand Trump's military budget. So how could you truly be against the banks or even run with that theory or even fucking, what's the word? Have people assume that's what you mean?
Yeah.
If she's against the banks, it means she's against war because the banks have something to do with war happening. So yeah, but she just voted for this guy, to expand his military budget. That way he can do more. He can fund more rebel groups directly or indirectly, or do more with that, money, whatever have you. So it's like I look at these three as corporate Democrats. Oh, and Biden, by the way, but I'm isolating.
Biden's the old guard of corporate Democrats, I would say. I just want to hear what she specifically said, Kamala and Elizabeth Warren said.
And Kamala Harris quickly responded to Biden's comments, suggesting that he was celebrating segregationists.
All right.
Celebrating segregationists?
Now, maybe he was, in the sense of the context. I don't know. No, it doesn't sound like he was celebrating him. When he says they're, like, these are mean guys or bad guys or whatever.
Problem is, it's like, are we taking a little bit of leap here?
Biden's trying to go with that angle of bring everyone together. I work with Dick Cheney and, Henry Kissinger. They're not bad guys. Billionaire class, they're not bad people. There's a lot of patriots over there in the billionaire class.
Okay.
And it's like, that's the thing he's running with. Very weird. Let's read some of these before we get to the main event, which is Tulsi's Twitter thread. Ruben says, creepy Joe Biden. Ruben also says, Joe Biden is the polite Donald Trump. Muay Thai being a silly person. Ruben Garcia, Humanist Report helped create both the Tulsi Gabbard hype and progressive voice kid. He will be definitely dead to me if Tulsi really does turn out to be another fake. Yeah. Propaganda, you pricks had to go live. I was watching a documentary. Go fucking watch it. What the fuck?
Multitask.
I know. Just mute that documentary. It's probably award winning. Just mute it anyways. Just play us.
All you gotta do is get two earbuds. That's all you need.
Jordan, break yourself, fool. Pew pew. It's from Muay Thai. Ruben Garcia, isn't Kirsten Bland Gillibrand supposed to be the Me Too candidate, even though she was involved in Nexivism. That's the shit for it with Chloe from Smallville.
Right.
The blonde girl.
Yeah.
The sex cult thing.
Mm. That's freaky.
Yeah, it's... Biden is an actual KKK Democrat. I think he's just... I don't know what the fuck he is. He has to be senile to not see the writing on the wall. It's like you're supposed to move.
Either he's incredibly ignorant and incompetent, or he's just fucking absolutely corrupt.
Like, how do you not read the temperature in the room, man?
So that's what I'm saying.
It's like...
There's no way. I put money on the dude's absolutely corrupt. Yeah.
All right, so let me put up the Tulsi tweets. Yeah. There we go. All right, this is the thread from Tulsi Gabbard. All right. Elizabeth Warren, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden did not celebrate or coddle segregationists. I mean, like, I'm already stopping here. When you look at it, when you read the words as they are, if you're ignoring, you're blind to the context of Joe Biden, they don't sound like the worst words ever. And I can understand someone be like, yeah, what's the problem with that? But you have the context of Joe Biden to where it's like, something off with this.
Yeah.
All right, let me continue. His critics have unfairly misrepresented his important message to score cheap political points. Once again, you have to be blind to Joe Biden in order to be like, yeah, this is a important message. You have to pretend that Joe Biden isn't Joe Biden. That it's just words coming from the ether.
Yeah, so when he says something like, oh, Dick Cheney, he's not a bad guy. No?
Yeah.
It's like...
That's a part of the Biden context.
Well, I understand.
But if he says, we just need to come together and work together.
I know.
Like, that on its own sounds okay.
As opposed to an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Cheney, he's really nice. Like, you don't know, kid. You don't know the horrors.
Yeah. I agree with Clyburn. I don't even know who the fuck that is. Who is that? Jim Clyburn.
Some rapper.
Official campaign Congressman Jim Clyburn, representing South Carolina's 6th Congressional District. Okay. And Joe Biden. All right, she agrees with Clyburn and Biden. In order for Congress and the president to... Come on, you motherfucker. Get things done for the American people, there needs to be civility in Washington and in the country. Okay. That word's sort of a buzzword now because of that whole thing, you know, people not allowing, I guess, Trump supporters to eat at restaurants or whatever the fuck it was. Or harassing Sarah Sanders while she's eating lunch or something. Like, we need to bring civility back. That's now like a buzzword. The ability to work with those who we disagree, even those who hold some views which we abhor, in order for Congress to work for the American people, we need to find common ground with each other. That is not possible without civility. We don't need another president who is going to continue to divide our country. We need a president who will unite us. United we stand, divided we fall. Now, the freak. I thought the like button was highlighted. Like, I didn't like that shit. Okay. Too much defense of Biden because we all have the context of Joe Biden.
Yeah. For a very long time.
If someone, let's say some college kid, and they called Joe Biden racist, like, and I look back at Joe Biden's, like, political history, it's like, I can see why you would say that.
Yeah.
I won't agree with him, but I can see why you would say that. So Tulsi, she should have some context of Joe Biden, and be like, this does not look good. Like, you're defending him too much here. Yeah. A little bit too much. Like, you're basically saying his message is correct, but you have to, the message could be correct in words on paper, but it's coming from Joe Biden. You have to bring the Joe Biden context into it. If you don't do that, it's like, then why don't you, I don't know. My advice was just say that in your own way. You don't even have to use this scenario as context as far as the Biden, Warren, Harris thing.
Yeah.
And also Warren and Harris are definitely using this for political brownie points.
Sure.
Booker as well.
At the same time, right? Yeah. I would agree.
So
not a good look.
Yeah. And that's the main part I want to talk about is this does not help Tulsi at all.
No.
Does not help her at all. In fact, this looks bad.
Yeah. It does.
Now, I can see an honest person saying that, just reading the words and going with, oh, we do need civility and we do need this. Just looking at the words.
Yeah, if you look at the words alone, then you might, everything that Biden's saying, everything that Joe Biden's saying, you'd be, well, he has the right idea.
Yeah.
But it's like, look what he's done. Do you trust his words now?
Exactly.
So it's like, come on, guys. Come on. What has he been involved in? Okay.
Too much.
Too much. Yeah. Too much.
All right.
The Horrors of Joe Biden, Part 1.
Let's read some of these and get back to it. Guys, they said they're going to ban me when they get more subs. That's right. You're on the list, Muay Thai. Propaganda. Biden is just like old men, I know, with the creepy talk. And the racism. Bill Maher. Ruben Garcia. Biden is one of the Democrats that Dinesh D'Souza keeps telling us about. What does he say about him? I don't trust that motherfucker at all.
Sounds very familiar.
That's the dude we did a video on. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That means I don't trust him.
He's on the list too, Muay Thai. You're not alone.
One of the guys did a video. Fuck.
Joe said it's true. Also says Tulsi was an idiot for even getting involved in this. Not sure what she was thinking. She should have kept quiet on this whole thing. What I said with the tweet I put out was, you could have said this without using that. You could have said this about civility, about we need to come together, we need to work together. You could have said all that without bringing up Biden or any of that shit. You could have even knocked it down. Like, this was full-on defense.
Yeah.
Rather than, listen, I know people are, shaky with Biden or whatever, and I don't know if he means what he's saying, but if I were saying those words, I would mean this, and then lay it out. This is what I would mean. Or just throw the scenario away altogether and just be like, listen, guys, like, this is about working together and blah, blah, blah.
I would say that. The route I would have gone, it's like, I'm going to say all that, then it's like, Now, if we really want to talk about what Biden's done.
Yeah.
Wars here, wars there. Get what I'm saying here?
This does not look good.
I don't understand here.
That's not a good move for her. I remember Propaganda was saying that people are just going to forget about this and then move on, which is possible. But
here's the problem, though. The people that won't forget about this, people are going to talk about this, are the ones that probably, just trying to undermine her as it is. Now they have this.
Oh, yeah.
See, she's defending Biden. You can't vote for her, but no worries. She doesn't even have 10% on the poll or something like that.
Or points. Yeah, 1 point in the poll or whatever.
1 point.
Yeah. And we just saw that clip of The View where you're like, we don't even know any of these guys. It's going to be Warren just dominating this one. And Tulsi's in that bracket. She's in day one.
Yeah.
Like, have we had this person on? They don't mention her name at all. It's like, she was on your show. You used her to spew propaganda.
Oh, yeah, well, she also...
Yeah.
Partially. The whole Assad thing, I didn't like that.
All right, where am I at here? So, yeah, I agree with you, Joe, on that. That's just a dumb move. It's like 2 days in a row. Fucking Jimmy Dore, now Tulsi Gabbard. Like, you guys are, like, those are backward steps as far as perception and all that. You can't full on defend Joe Biden, and you can't censor someone's name out of your show. You can't do either of those. All right, Ruben Garcia. Joe Biden drives a dirty minivan with free candy written on it. Fuck.
And no windows. No windows.
Black windows. Blacked out windows.
Tinted.
Blacked out.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Straight up black spray paint.
You said dirty mattress?
Yeah.
Dirty mattress in the back.
No, dirty minivan. All right. Ruben also says Tulsi Gabbard did the both sides argument with the shutdown as well. Did she? Is this both sides argument? This isn't both sides. This sounds like full-on defense of Biden rather than just shitting on all three of those guys. Biden, Warren, and Harris. Shit on all three of them. Like, you guys are looking for brownie points. Biden, I don't trust the guy, but the message is still okay. Or the message is correct. Just I don't like it when he's saying it. Because I don't think he'll follow through with that.
However, to start fucking writing a storm about Biden's history with war and shit. Remember the Iraq War? The Iraq War? Remember that? Remember? Oh, I remember. How easy is that? You know?
Yeah.
Fucking playing a political game.
Ruben says, I think... he says he thinks it's pronounced Nexium. Either way, weird shit, man. Weird sex cults. Propaganda looks bad to who? I would say most people. Her base or the Anna Kasparian sea monster space. Well, they're definitely going to use that. And if she wants to win over that crowd, which she could easily, this is going to hurt her from doing that.
Yeah.
I mean,
unless she says something.
Have you heard a more staunchly anti-war candidate since Paul and Gravel? Because I think that was the same.
Not since then. Bernie's too.
Oh shit!
How dare you? Don't ever.
Dennis Kucinich, maybe.
I forgot. What? Probably so. I don't want to say the word specific, like so specific on what war and what's happening. No.
Well, I've
I
heard
to say that. I would say no. I haven't since her. I mean, since Paul. No.
I looked at like Michael Brooks videos. I typed in Michael Brooks, Tulsi Gabbard, and if you look at videos from like 5 or 6 months ago, he's just shitting on her. Like, I don't know about this. I don't know. And you look at a video 3 weeks ago, like, I kind of agree with her on this. I agree with her on this. I agree with her on that.
Mm-hmm.
And Brooks is, Jamal Thomas calls him Sam Cedar's work wife. That's who he means, Michael Brooks.
Yeah.
Which is funny. That's a funny ass word.
Work wife?
Work wife. His work wife. That's funny to me. But yeah. I think it's just shooting herself in the foot when it comes to, perception.
Cheddar Bob.
Alright. Where am I at? Ruben Garcia. Warren immediately jumped with the stupid impeachment bullshit too. Yeah, she did.
She really wanted to get that guy impeached.
I don't trust Warren.
Oh, me either.
I don't trust her in the sense of, okay, I think she believes what she's saying, but her policies are trash.
I don't think
except for maybe the
saying.
Bank regulation things. I just think her policy's trash.
How do you talk about the banks? You mention war, and then you fucking vote to expand Trump's military budget. I don't believe a thing she says.
I think she means what she's saying. She just gets caught up in the political bullshit. I think she just gets caught up in the political bullshit, which means some 5-star general can walk in her office and change her mind and get her to go to war.
So you know where I'm going to go with this, right?
Go ahead.
I think she believes in what she... Do you really believe that? Do you?
Okay. I got you. Do we expect him to really be there? We should, but do we expect him based on what we have here? It's like, nah.
I have evidence to support my theory that they. Well, actually, I would say I know. I would say that I know.
Okay.
Like, oh, somebody that knows what the right thing to do is wouldn't do these things over here, you know, just so fucking like it's too many. Either you're stupid, or you're just somewhat incompetent. Like, no, I don't want to say stupid or incompetence, or you're corrupt to a certain degree. So,
Okay.
I mean, come on,
Propaganda. Because she will only gain support in my mind. She can't lose anymore.
Oh.
Tulsi.
Well, as far as what I'm saying is, as far as the people that already don't like her, they only mention her when it's time to bash on her.
Yeah.
Or when somebody else is like, but you don't talk about Tulsi. Well, look at the numbers in the polls.
Yeah.
I can't talk about her. She's not high enough in the polls. When something like this happens, then somebody, I would imagine somebody's going to talk about her, and this ain't helping. This ain't helping.
This scenario is like a magic mirror. You're going to see what you want to see, basically.
Yeah.
If you're a Tulsi supporter, like heavy Tulsi supporter, you're going to look at this and be like, she's just saying this.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're already against her, you're going to be like, look at her supporting Biden. Come on. But if you're in between and if you're neutral, you're more likely to be like, nah, this looks a little suspect. This doesn't help. Let's put it that way.
Mm.
I mean, propaganda. You were in the tweet. You were in the tweet thread. Look at it. Look at that shit. People are like, no, I can't believe you're saying this. No, not you, Tulsi. Blah 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 blah. They feel like a little bit abandoned with this. So, I don't think it's some small thing.
It's I mean. You could compare this to when she said Assad was a dictator on The View.
Yeah.
I mean, I was immediately like, fuck this person. Fuck them. Immediately.
You're a little sensitive, though.
Hey, one's enough.
Ruben Garcia.
For this?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be electing anyone. I'd be like, I'll do it.
You already know.
That's already where I'm at.
I already know where I'd go with this.
If you were running, I'd be like, no, I'll do it instead.
I wouldn't run. It's not the answer.
Ruben Garcia. I mean, how Dinesh always reminds us that the Democrats are the party of the KKK. Joe Biden fits that description. I guess so. Well, Dinesh D'Souza seems like a, I don't know, snake oil salesman type of dude. So I don't trust him at all. All right, let's see if I can read this. Vegan. How
can I have a president that's not going to be able to read? Hi, Jordan.
Fahane Avazizan.
All right.
Creepy Uncle Joe.
If it's that, then I'll give you a pass.
Creepy Uncle Joe. They're all in. Same about all Democrats. I don't know if I read that right. You gotta help me out there. Alright, propaganda. And plus I have a crush on her. A real big crush.
Who?
Tulsi. Propaganda has a big crush on Tulsi, I guess. Propaganda. Dude, Marianne Williamson got crushed. You guys gotta play that. I've seen channels do it so you won't get flagged. Were they live? That's the difference.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get banned for a week. No.
I mean, I'll risk it because they give you a warning first.
Do they?
Yeah.
You sure?
We got a warning for that UFC
like
shit.
us.
Fuck them. We got 2 channels now, bitches.
They heard that. There's a bug over there. You know that, right?
Yeah. Vahan says Trump 2020. Fuck Trump. Propaganda. Jimmy does view clips. Yeah, Trump 2020. Trump 2020 years or life. It's a good one. It's a good, decent comeback.
All I gotta say is, War. That's it. So, fuck Trump.
Ruben Garcia. Oh no, Fahan. I hope I'm saying your name right. Jimmy Dore is sold out idiot socialist. How did he sell out?
How's he an idiot socialist?
He might be socialist, like, as in like his mentality of things. He also said it during.
Somebody implementing socialist policies?
Yeah, he might be leaning towards that.
As far as keep like, for me personally, right? It'd be a combination of things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going for literally the best possible thing for everybody. So I don't see what the problem is if, you know.
Yeah, I think Jimmy just leads with his heart, man. That's about it.
Yeah.
For good or for bad.
You know, if you want to continue that discussion, whoever said that, it's like you're not going to get far as team playing here. You know.
Yeah.
So you have been warned.
I think I heard Jimmy Dore say that his first like starting to get together with TYT was when Alex Jones ran on the set. So he was like, you know, Jimmy Dore just leading with his heart, like, what? You're against us? Fuck that guy. He just walks or spits.
Oh, that was stupid.
It was fucking stupid, but you could see what he's done.
Yeah, and then he pussied out when they asked, did you spit on him? What? Just say you did
He's like,
it.
what? I'm right here. What?
Say it. Say you did it. Just say you did it.
Anyways, Ruben Garcia, Trump 2020, make Israel great again. He does like Israel quite a bit.
Well, it gives them a lot of money, so.
Fahan, only idiots support traitor Bernie Sanders after what he did to all his people and kissed the Hillary ring.
That's why I don't trust him.
That hurt him quite a bit.
I wouldn't say.
But at the same time,
I wouldn't call his supporters idiots. I would call the people who support him that. I would call the team players idiots. And I can go into detail on that, you know.
I always keep context. Like, you can have people who truly mean good do stupid shit in order to try to do good.
At the same
Straight
time,
up, like, fuck, I'll never win the presidency to do the things I really want to do unless I kiss the ring. And it's like, people from afar is like, what the fuck you doing, son?
Some.
There's a decent amount.
I meant like, you already know I'm going to go with that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they truly, like, oh, there is no room for that. Absolutely. Like, you cannot do that. For me, it's like, oh, as soon as you even consider it, it's like, I can't have you here. You can't be trusted. You got to figure this out for yourself and come back and work your way up. I don't care if you're like 80, you know. I need a champion here.
All right. Ruben Garcia, Cynthia McKinney? Question mark. I know who that is. She was a former in Congress. She was in Congress and left, I think, for like the Green Party.
Okay.
She also she'll pay attention to conspiracy type things.
Okay.
But you know, they're not really conspiracies.
What do you mean?
Like, it's in the realm of conspiracy, as in, oh, they're doing it, where'd all the money go? Like that type of shit. But it's actually a legitimate question, but we still call it conspiracy.
I like to make a distinction between the whole UFO thing or the Bigfoot or the fucking whatever, as opposed to, okay, there's trillions of dollars missing. They say they don't know where it is.
And I'm not saying that's a specific thing that she was talking about. I gotta look back at it, but I do remember her.
I'm just saying.
She was in a fucking Alex Jones documentary. Like, I think like back in the early 2000s.
I'll make the distinction between what I mean by conspiracy or conspiracy theories, because these fuckers are like just messed it all up.
Yeah.
Oh, you're into aliens? Whoever said that, get him out. Get him out. Tell him to leave.
Muay Thai, Trump 2020, pulled back in an Iranian airstrike. MAGA.
What do you say?
Trump 2020.
Who said that?
Muay Thai.
Okay.
Pulled back an Iranian airstrike. MAGA.
Go ahead.
Well, he gets no credit from me because he's been playing a role in building up the tensions in the first place. Also, he ordered the strikes in the first place and then called it off himself.
So,
It's just like the Syria scenario where he put troops in and then said, "Oh, I'm pulling troops out of Syria."
yeah.
It's like, you put them there. So you called off strikes that you put on in the first place.
You can even make a comparison of that with Venezuela as well.
Yeah. Well, Trump's done after.
Well,
There's no room for excuses after the Yemen bill, after he vetoed that. Now there's no excuses. It's over from there. There is no suspension of disbelief. There is no, maybe he doesn't know about it and these guys are doing this behind his back. No, he straight up vetoed the get our money out of Saudi Arabia so they can stop, bombing Yemen. Straight up, and he vetoed it. That's it. No Q, he's 4D chess.
No.
That was the scenario.
4D chess.
That was the scenario right there to say, I'm an anti-war guy.
It's like,
I can end it right there.
Yeah.
I don't know if it end the war, but it end our money. Our money, which is paying for their missiles and all that shit.
By the way, just sanctions.
Yeah.
He does sanctions. And that kills
Sanctions.
people. So.
And he does strikes straight up. But
Get that out of
that
here.
ended any type of suspension of disbelief. Propaganda. Tulsi is standing up against the corruption, but saying Joe isn't a racist like we think. He's the same as my dad or most people I know. Yeah, but she could have did that better. I'm talking about how it looks. How
It's going to be perceived.
I perceive these 3 tweets as a defense of Joe Biden rather than a bigger picture statement on civility and working with other people. That's what it looks
So
more
it should have
like.
been done. And she's done that before. So it's,
Yeah.
it's very odd for me to see this. It's like, what are you doing?
She should have saw, Elizabeth Warren, Kamala Harris, and Joe Biden scrapping, and she should have been like, whoop, I'm jump right over you and getting, like, I'm going over your heads to say something bigger. Or on...
For like real quick, I mean, like, if you really want, like, again, I'll say it again. If you really wanted to say something, hey, well, you guys are claiming all this stuff about Joe Biden. Could he be? Maybe. But let's talk about what we do know and just put out a bunch of information about Biden,
Yeah.
So it's like...
Well, you could have used the same context to say
What I mean by information
something.
as far as the whole anti-war stance she's taking.
Well, I don't know if I'm going with that. Because then you'll get, like... Because then you're going off topic to where it's not even paid attention to. Stay on topic and kill Joe in that arena if you're going to do that.
3 people are trying to gain political brownie points by, going after Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys really wanted to talk about the problem, and if you want to go after Joe for the right reason, then you'd say these things, but you're not.
Well, it'd be ignored. Not by her base. Not by
That's my
people,
point, though.
like, hovering around
That's
her
my point.
base.
But if
But-
I get what you're saying as far as her talking to the people that might not want to pay attention to that,
I mean,
or wouldn't.
why not make a statement about civility? That sounds like a good
I
thing.
think she already has.
But here's a bigger stage to say that
I
thing.
know.
But, all right.
For me, I'm more of an all in one.
Well,
Here's your chance.
I don't know about that. Oron says, sup, yeah. What's up? Hopefully I'm saying your name right, guys. Correct me if I say your name's wrong. Please. Ruben Garcia. Sam Cedar and his crew criticized Tulsi Gabbard, but at the same time do apologetics for the rest of the Democrats.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
I love how we looked into the whole Sam Cedar thing yesterday when I found out that Sam Cedar, would I vote for Obama, who offers one less concentration camp? Unequivocally, absolutely, yes. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, you creep. You fucking, that shit you find behind the fucking fridge, you know what I'm saying?
Well, let's be real here.
Jesus.
Those guys are experts of the old guard of Democrats, of domestic politics, right? They're like experts on that shit. If someone's just coming in and just coming like right from the heart and the conscience and all that, they can't compute. They're like, what the fuck is that?
If it's a conversation going, it's gonna be fucking red flags everywhere. Like that.
Yeah.
That little fucking thing he said about Obama in the concentration camps. Like, dude, you're done. You are done here.
All right. Vahan says, it's MAGA country, boys. Stop it.
Yeah, if you like war.
Propaganda. This will get her in the news, I hope. Yeah, but in the wrong way. I don't know. It seems like that. I don't like the Tim Pool strategy of be the heel and then you'll get more viewers. And
Tim Pool's a hack.
Yeah. Oron says, I don't understand how some people think Tulsi is a fraud. Yeah, I don't know that.
I don't think it's someone being I don't think Tulsi Gabbard's a fraud. At least I don't have the evidence for that. I just think this is showing ignorance.
I don't have a problem with anyone thinking any of these politicians are frauds. But when you jump immediately to Tulsi Gabbard, when you have all these other people there, and you go to Tulsi as the fraud,
all these vultures,
then there's a problem. When you leapfrog over Kamala Harris and Cory Booker and Elizabeth Warren, you say Tulsi's the fraud. Pete Buttigieg, then it's like, okay, there's a problem.
Yeah.
But if you're just on that shit where you're like, all these politicians are corrupt, fuck all of them, then that's a different story.
Yeah.
That's how I read it.
Oh, I mean, I don't trust Tulsi. I don't.
Neither do I. I say vote for me.
I can't do that.
Don't you want another black president? Come on.
Well, if I had to put money on what you would do, I would imagine something horrible would happen. So, I have to...
Guys, we're invading Canada. There's too many of them. You know I'm invading Canada, right?
You?
I'm going to Canada. I'm taking Kawhi Leonard with me.
You can't skate. Stop it. It won't last. Will you drive on a frozen lake, Jordan? I don't think you would.
If I get one of those Batman fucking tumblers, what are they called? Tumblers?
Tumbler.
Yeah.
By your car.
If they don't have one, I'll have them make one for me.
your ski. Your dog sled outside.
All right. Vahan, if you vote Democrat, you're a fraud. Simple as that. Or if you're a Democrat, you're a fraud. Simple as that. That's wrong.
No.
You can just simply be conditioned or say, I'm the true definition of a Democrat. You can be a self-made person.
I would describe
say that.
I would describe like what I'm talking about. Oh, okay. Like we're gonna make this the distinction, like the separation between what an actual Democrat is, a progressive, as opposed to a corporate Democrat, a neoliberal.
Yeah. I really got to catch up on
Just
this.
saying. Yeah.
Fahan, she can run for third party, or she can be Bernie's Secretary of State. That'd be better. Muay Thai. This proves that Trump is a good president. Puts a link down. Better not be fucking Brazilians shaving. Oron, you guys notice how Trump trying to play the anti-war guy again?
Oh, he's
with
campaigning.
2020 coming up.
Yeah, he's campaigning.
Yeah.
He's a creep.
Yeah. It's not me. It's Bolton. It's Pompeo. It's the military-industrial complex. Like, you're literally the fucking president.
Like, stop it.
If they're doing something,
you fire him. Who hired him? You did.
You either fire him or you just tell the people about it too. Well, you do both, I would say.
What, does Pompeo weigh 5,000 pounds and you can't move him? I don't understand. What, is he Superman? No, neither is fucking Bolton, so don't tell me that. I'm anti-war. No, you're not. You do economic sanctions, so you're going to fool silly people with that.
Just skip them.
Skip.
Yeah.
This way, you don't have to, no.
Fahan, of course Trump is best president. All bad people are against Trump. Simple logic. What do you think Bolton and Pompeo are? Are those guys good? Steve Mnuchin? Is that a good guy? Gina Haspel. Haskell? What's her name? Haspel, I think. The torturer. Is she a good person? Ruben Garcia, Trump is not just a good president. He's an amazing president. ... For Israel. I think people say he's the best president on best president for Israel.
Trump? Well, there's definitely evidence to
There's
support.
people saying that.
Definitely, there's evidence to support that theory. I mean,
Iran says exactly. Trump is Israel first. Fahan says, well, Trump need Israel help to defeat 100 years of corruption. No, he is smart.
oh boy.
I'm a heavy Trump fan. Where am I at here? Fuck, I'm so far behind. I'm gonna start reading these shits. Like speed gangsters.
I see where you're at right here.
Israel got the U.S. by the balls, and all you know it. APAC. Fahan, you can't trust facts. LOL. Ruben Garcia, I already know Dinesh D'Souza is a right-wing con man and paid show. Didn't he date both Ann Coulter and Laura Ingraham? That must have been fucking fun. I don't know if that's true or not. Fahan, stop smearing people just because he is right-wing.
We're not smearing anybody. And the fact that they're for war, and evidence shows that they are for war, either they fucking give other countries or other governments money, that way they can fight wars.
The evidence is there, man.
It's like, so, yeah.
It's blatantly there.
Yeah.
Here's one right here. Ruben Garcia, Stolen Heights to be named after Trump. He's talking about the Golan Heights, which I guess they named Trump Heights.
Yeah.
Which is Syrian territory, by the way. Annexed Syrian territory.
What happened with Jerusalem? You could say that too. Yeah.
Ruben Garcia, tag team ladder match. Cenk Uygur and Jimmy Dore versus Roger Stone and Alex Jones. I think I got Roger Stone and Alex Jones in that one.
Outside interference. I think Jimmy Dore and Uygur.
He can be that mist, that green mist guy.
Oh, you mean Tajiri?
Yeah. He'd be like, psh, just spit in Alex Jones's eyes. Iran, you guys should get shit-faced and talk about politics. Let's keep it fun and interesting.
I mean, I don't mind having fun, but when it's talking about this stuff, I want to be serious. You know.
Half of America is shit-faced and will relate to you guys. Solidarity.
Skip to Ruben.
Oh, I was just connecting the two comments. Ruben Garcia. Roger Stone was also involved in Nexium. Really? I didn't know that. That's interesting. Propaganda. Sometimes I just want a UFC James.
You'll probably lose. Just being honest.
She ran for president of the United States. Ralph Nader is one of the most anti-war people to run for president of the United States. Yeah. Well, he ran third party, though. And they were pissed. People hated him for that. He stole votes from Democrats. Stop voting your conscience and pick Al Gore, okay? God. Fahan, Trump don't like wars. I think he's apathetic to the idea because he knows he won't be touched by it.
We can start naming them.
He's talking about liking.
Oh.
I don't know if he cares one way or the other. He might not like wars, but he'll listen to his masters.
Oh, sure. Whether it be the general or...
Which means he cares more about himself than he cares about you.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Propaganda, this is why Trump pulled them off.
Or he had a hand in supporting them, so...
Yeah. Iran, he will start war after second election. That was one of my theories. That he's waiting to get elected, then, okay, Iran, here we go.
Or we're going to see some sort of event that's going to happen that might spark interest.
All right, I'm almost there.
You know?
Yeah.
Like the alleged attack.
All right, Ruben Garcia. Cynthia McKinney was the congresswoman that said in an interview how U.S. politicians have to make a pledge to either AIPAC or another pro-Israel lobby or think tank. I was bringing up non-status
quo politicians.
non-status quo politicians.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cynthia McKinney's one of them.
That's scary, man.
King me. If you can fit both nuts... Fuck. I gotta read it now first.
Jesus Christ.
You know what? I'm gonna read that one. That's personal preference. So. It's not making fun of us. I'm okay with this.
Hey, man. Go ahead.
King me. If you can fit both nuts in her mouth and she looks you straight in the eyes and don't even gag, keep that bitch. You nasty motherfucker. Just savages in our comment section. Propaganda. Any press is good press.
Depends. Actually, that means I can't agree with that. You know?
Yeah.
You want attention for the right reasons, let's say.
Yeah, propaganda. He doesn't. Talking about. I think he's talking about Trump loving war. You invade Canada, we will go Russian on your asses. We will flee into the north and burn our southern cities.
Winter is coming.
You see, you think you're Winterfell. You guys are really the wildlings. You guys are way above the wall, where no one cares about you. Alaska, here, we're the true north. And we have bigger armies than you. We will fuck you up.
I have to grow my hair back.
We have Mike Gravel, motherfucker.
I have to grow that long hair back to make sure I can continue my watch.
Propaganda. You guys always make videos exposing my favorite people. Get your team jersey on, assholes. Yeah, it's never gonna happen, is it?
What?
You guys always make videos exposing my favorite people.
Oh.
Get your team jerseys on, assholes.
I'll never play for a team.
I'm on team me. Boys, I shared your stream on a lot of Trump pages. Good.
I'm sure they left before they really watched it.
Ruben Garcia. Mike Pompeo stole Eddie Guerrero's catchphrase.
Lie, cheat, and steal.
Vicky should sue him. That's his wife?
Yeah.
Muay Thai, I watched this 2-minute clip explaining how good Trump... how this isn't good what Trump is doing for the country. And don't give me that garbage of how he
don't
started
worry. He's
it.
an idiot. This guy's an idiot. He's an idiot. Don't even. I already saw the link. Don't even worry about it. This guy doesn't care about people getting bombed.
You saw the video?
Yeah, don't worry about it. He's an idiot.
What was it?
Something stupid.
Oh, trolling?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Alright. Not reading your shit no more. Not today. Not banning you, I'm just not gonna fucking read it.
Alright. We've said all that just to say, yeah, this is definitely as far as how it looks, does not look good for Tulsi. Not saying it's the worst thing. I'm just saying on its own, as it is, like, doesn't look like the best thing. I'm curious what strict supporters will say, like Jimmy Dore and Nico House, who are both voting for and basically campaigning with Tulsi. I'm curious. Maybe she I'll sabotage myself. I'll dive on the grenade for Bernie.
I really, really don't trust her at all.
Then he'll make me Secretary of State.
I can't have someone biting a bullet in hopes of getting something better.
Yeah.
It's do the right thing now. It's like someone saying, okay, we got to vote this guy in, and we'll wait for a little while, and then we can actually get the person that we want. It's like, no, you vote for the right person right now. If the person is here,
Always vote your conscience, no matter what.
Don't even bother. Propaganda.
Northernmost point, Cape Columbia. Who gives a shit? We're Winterfell. You guys are the wildlings. Right? That's what they're called? Wildlings. Yeah.
Wildlings.
The free folk.
However,
The free fucks.
I'm not a.
That was a corny
I'm not a
comeback.
wildlingist. Just saying.
I am. I hate those motherfuckers. Should have left them up there. Son.
Jeez.
Like Jon Snow, bringing them down. That's why he's going back up there.
I'm going back.
Because he betrayed his own people.
Stop it.
He betrayed the Night's Watch with that bullshit.
Stop it.
Alright.
Propaganda. Most northern point, Angle, Minnesota. 49 to 23 north, Alaska.
That's right. We are above
It's a
Minnesota in stature.
False calculations. You have propaganda.
We're above them in
We
stature.
have the real map. Oh, you retracted it. All right.
So you get. All right, I guess that's it. I was thinking of going over the Marion Williams and blah 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 blah. But we can do that tomorrow. Do a recorded video.
Oh sure.
Oh, guys, don't forget we have a new live channel. I'm gonna have to figure a way to get it out here so you guys find it, because we will be doing, what was it, UFC tomorrow, bare knuckle fights tomorrow. I didn't check boxing at all.
I don't know anybody who's boxing. Like notable names.
I didn't check it at all.
Hmm.
I don't think there is.
Probably not.
But we will be on that channel tomorrow. It'll be, the name of the channel is YellBRo Live. Maybe I should try and find it and put it in the chat, because like I can't even find it just normally. It's just like, you have no subscribers, no one will find you ever. Here.
Well, you know, it's not a race. Propaganda. My bad. Alaska is 70, not 49. I wouldn't know anyway, even though I live here.
The North doesn't read latitudes and longitudes. We just, if it's snowing, it's the North. That's what we do.
You know, California.
If you're north of that, you're not really the North.
North now. You know, it snowed there. It snowed there.
Really?
Yeah. Well, not today, but it has once.
Wow, we actually show up when I type in YellBRo Live. I'm never gonna find this fucking
Propaganda. YellBRo's already won. YellBRo's a Russian. You're a Russian channel.
All right, let me see if I can do this.
Russia.
I can sign out, right? While we're live. Yeah, because it's OBS.
I believe so.
Alright. Oh, I can't.
I guess not. Let's think of something. We'll think of something.
Or we got banned.
For what?
I don't know. There was an issue signing you in. Oh, do I have to stay signed in to stay alive?
Yeah, that does make sense.
But I'm going live through OBS.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Sign in on that laptop.
Here.
Bless you. I mean, go fuck yourself.
You want to keep that hat?
It's a shitty hat. I wear it for working
You want
out.
to keep it? That's what I thought. Now, what am I doing?
I'm not allowed to fucking sign in. Whatever. Yeah. Go to.
Oh, that's not it. That's not it.
Oh, go back. Yeah, that's not it, propaganda.
That's not it.
You opened it twice.
Oh, I did. Same one.
Yeah, you opened it twice.
Oh, Christ.
Anyway, just go into the corner.
Mm-hmm.
That is the wrong one, dude.
Yeah, I'm here.
Switch account. Down, right, up. Add account.
Is that the account where you sell?
Yep.
What's it called?
Yep.
Radioactive.
Vegan cupcakes.
You bought them at Diamond City.
We live. That's right.
What? You see that secular talk video?
No.
Ooh,
there's us.
Did you read that? Those two guys look like they live in Alaska.
So just do this. Do this. God damn. Let's see if this works.
Ruben is out.
You leaving? Watch it block it.
Imagine. Alright, that's it.
Hold on. That is not it. Be patient. This message is not even going through.
It's not?
No. Is it? They're just really just trying to stop it. They're trying to stop the movement, you know?
The movement? Yeah. I would hope. I would hope.
Let's try that.
There we go. That's back.
It's on there?
Yeah. Just open the tab. See?
Damn, there it is. That is our live channel. Here's what you're gonna do.
What am I doing?
You're gonna bookmark that page. Or I can do it too. God damn it. You're still in the chat, right? Alright.
Yeah.
Good. Help us out, guys. We got 0 subs.
I'll read some. Ruben is out.
I'm subscribing, so I win. I'm our first subscriber. I didn't even bother to do that.
Propaganda and
Alright. Got all that figured out. I guess I'll be tweeting out the link or whatever. There's usually a shitload of people wanting to watch, especially the bare knuckle shit. People love that.
I'm just really interested as far as how some of these dudes are gonna like develop a style where they won't fucking hurt their fucking hands and shit. That's what I'm interested in. That's why I'm really, really interested in seeing you say his name? Paul?
Malinaji.
Malinaji, yeah. How are you gonna adjust to that, dude?
Yeah.
That's what I'm interested in.
Alright guys, so that's our new live channel. Well, I'm gonna say it's live for sports stuff. I don't want sports videos pushing down our political shit. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing. If something just happened as far as missiles being launched or Trump making an announcement that the U.S. is going to go to war with Iran,
yeah.
then it will not be on that fucking channel.
No, it'll be on this one.
Well, I don't want to say it's political. I'll just say this is wrong.
Bavarian models making farming sexy again.
I'm not going to
Oh
click
my
on links
God.
if you guys don't tell me what it is. And if you lie to me, then I just won't click on them anymore.
I just put the link down, dude. Or James did. Do it again.
Do what?
Put the link down again.
Let me see if I can actually have it.
Yeah, you want to get rid of that part though.
A subscriber?
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
Damn, we got a new subscriber. It's us.
It might be.
Fuck.
Whole thing.
Okay, so I'm going to copy this. I'm going to unbookmark this. Wherever it is at. Alright, we can do this later.
Mm-hmm.
Freak. Here you go, guys.
Alright. That's that.
Alright, guys. That is it. There's the link. Hopefully, did it go through? Or did it stop again?
Oh, you fucked up.
What the freak, YouTube?
That should work. Nope.
Fuck. God dang it.
Inside voices.
Yeah, I'll just do this.
That is weird.
Maybe they block putting up, like...
It worked the first time you did it. Well, second time. See?
What? Yeah. I got it.
There we go. Did it.
Alright, there we go. There's our second channel.
That's it.
That is it from us. Thank you for watching. Should I make predictions already? Probably. No, don't go. Play this video. It's a guy falling off a skateboard. Come on, guys.
I'm trying to keep this thing this serious, you know. I'm trying.
Alright, that's it from us. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you like. You can comment after the video, processes or whatever, uploads. Please donate. Devon's Journey to Recovery. The GoFundMe link is down there in the description box. It's not for us, it's for charity. Please donate. Devon's Journey to Recovery. And with all that said, give this video, well, first give Metric a thumbs up. Then give this video a thumbs down.
Say you wanna get in.